Everyone, I just want to show you a quick little tip that my daughter told me about when she was staying with her grandmother on ground beef. This week I'm going to be making a meatloaf, but I don't want to use all 2.5 pounds of this ground beef, so I'm going to half it. But this is how my mother-in-law showed my daughter how she does it, so that way if you forget to lay the ground beef out, it doesn't matter. It's going to be so thin that you can just put it in your pan and start cooking it up. So, let me show you. I have a big old long piece of plastic wrap. I'm going to take half of this meat out and set it on the plastic wrap. Looks like a little piece of fat right there. Then I'm going to fold this over. And you can take a rolling pin or even just mash it out real flat. Or flat enough that it'll fit your gallon size freezer bag. But this way, you forget to lay it out, then look, it's just a thin sheet of ground beef. You can lay in your frying pan and start frying it up. There, it will just fit. And then this other piece of meat that I have right here, I'm just going to put it in just like that and seal it up, keep it in the refrigerator because I'm going to be cooking it tomorrow. And I'm just going to fold this extra plastic wrap over. See, that's very thin. And that's a great idea because a lot of times even I forget to lay out my ground beef and stuff. So now I wouldn't do this like if I was making a meatloaf, but I guess you could. But this is like if you're going to fry up for tacos or something, or make spaghetti and meat sauce. Then just take it out of the freezer and put it in your pan. And you can continue to mash it out in your freezer bag to make it even thinner.
Mom, why don't instead of doing that, you just put the wad in the middle of the bag?
That's a good idea too, like you just heard my daughter. Just put the wad of meat in the middle of your bag and just roll it on out. So I'm going to label this and stick it in my freezer. And then that way, if I forget to lay my ground beef out and want to make some tacos or spaghetti, I don't even have to thaw this. Just stick it in the pan and start frying it up. So that's a good idea. Thanks, Nanny. And thanks to my daughter for sharing that with me. So I thought I'd share it with y'all.